Jnana an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by pact. Vedas. Chatur Vedas.
ओम गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतआनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Rigveda, hymns on Indra. Hymns on Indra, mandala 7. Mandala 7, Sukta 18, Rishi Vasistha Maitravarani in Tristup meter visualized Indra. All is with thee, O Indra, all the treasures, which erst our fathers one who sang thy praises. With thee are milk kine good to milk and horses, best winner thou of riches for the pious. For like a king among his wives thou dwellest, with glories as a sage surround and help us. Make us thy servants strong for wealth, and honor our songs with kine and steeds and decoration. Hear these our holy hymns with joy and gladness in pious emulation, have approached thee, hitherward come thy path that leads to riches. May we find shelter in thy favor, Indra. Vasistha hath poured forth his prayers, desiring to milk thee like a cow in goodly pasture. All these my people call thee Lord of cattle. May Indra come unto the prayer we offer. What though the floods spread widely? Indra made them shallow and easy for Sudas to traverse. He, worthy of our praises, caused the Simayu, foe of our hymn, to curse the river's fury. Eager for spoil was Tursava Purudosa, fain to win wealth like fishes urged by hunger. The Bhrigus and the Dhruyus quickly listened, friend rescued friend mid the two distant peoples. Together came the Paktas, the Bhalanas, the Alinas, the Sivas, the Visainis, yet to the Traswas came the Arya's comrade, through love of spoil and heroes' war to lead them. Fools in their folly, fain to waste her waters, they parted inexhaustible Parsuni. Lord of the earth, he with his might repressed them. Still lay the herd and the affrighted herdsman. As to their goal, they sped to their destruction. They sought Parsuni, even the shift returned not. Indra abandoned to Sudas the manly, the swiftly flying foes, unmanly babblers. They went like kine unheralded from the pasture, each clinging to a friend as chance directed. They who drive spotted steeds, sent down by Prashni, gave ear, the warriors and the harnessed horses. The king who scattered 120 people of both Vaikarna tribes through lust of glory. As the skilled priest clips grass within the chamber, so hath the hero Indra wrought their downfall. Thou thunder-armed, overwhelmedst in the waters, famed ancient Kavasa, and then the Dhruyu. Others here claiming friendship to their friendship, devoted unto thee, in thee were joyful. Indra at once with conquering might demolished all their strong places and their 7 castles. The goods of Anu's son he gave to Tristu. May we in sacrifice conquer scorned Puru. The Anavas and Dhruyus, seeking booty, have slept the 60, 100, 6,000 and 660 heroes. For the pious were all these mighty exploits done by Indra. These Trisus, under Indra's careful guidance, came, speeding like loosed waters rushing downward. The foemen, measuring exceeding closely, abandoned to Sudas all their provisions. The heroes sighed who drank the dressed oblations Indra's denier, far over earth he scattered. Indra brought down the fierce destroyer's fury. He gave them various roads, the path's controller. Even with the weak he wrought this matchless exploit, even with a goat he did to death a lion. He paid the pillars' angles with a needle, thus to Sudas Indra gave all provisions. To thee have all thine enemies submitted, even the fierce Bheda hast thou made thy subject. Cast down thy sharpened thunderbolt, O Indra, on him who harms the men who sing thy praises. Yamuna and the Tristuva aided Indra. There he stripped Bheda bare of all his treasures. The Ajas and the Sigrus and the Yakshus brought into him as tribute heads of horses, not to be scorned, but like dawns past and recent. O Indra, are thy favors and thy riches? Devaka, Manyumana's son, thou slewest and smotest Sambara from the lofty mountain. They who from home have gladdened thee, thy servants Parasara, Vasista, Satyavatu, will not forget thy friendship, liberal giver. So shall the days dawn prosperous for the princes. Priest-like with praise, I move around the altar, earning Paijavana's reward. O Agni, 200 cows from Devavan's descendant, 2 chariots from Sudas with mares to draw them. Gift of Paijavana, 4 horses bear me in foremost place, trained steeds with pearl to deck them. Sudas brown steeds firmly stepping, carry me and my son for progeny and glory. Him whose fame spreads between wide earth and heaven, who as dispenser gives each chief his portion. 7 flowing rivers glorify like Indra. He slew Yuddhamati in close encounter. Attend on him, O ye heroic Marutas, as on Suda's father Divodasa. Further, Paijavans desired with favor, guard faithfully his lasting for dominion. Sukta 19, Rishi Vasista Maitravarni in Tristubmita hailed Indra. He, like a bull with sharpened horns, terrific singly, excites and agitates all the people. Thou givest him who largely pours libations his goods, who pours not for his own possession. Thou verily, Indra, gavest help to Kutsa, willingly giving car to him in battle. When aiding Arjuneya, thou subduest to him both Kuvayava and the Dasasusna. O bold one, thou with all thine aids hast boldly helped Sudas, whose offerings were accepted. Puru in winning land and slaying foemen, and Trasadasyu, son of Purukshutta. At the gods' banquet, heroes sold with heroes, lord of bay steeds, thou slewest many foemen. Thou sentest in ship death to sleep the Dasayu, both Kumari and Dhuni for the Bhiti. These were thy mighty powers, that thunder wielder, thou swiftly crushest 99 castles. Thou capturedst the hundreds in thine onslaught. Thou slewest Namusi, thou slewest Vrata. Old are the blessings, Indra, which thou gavest Sudas, the worshipper who brought oblations. For thee, the strong, I yoked thy strong bay horses. May our prayers reach thee and win strength, most mighty. Give us not up, Lord of bay horses, victor, in this thine own assembly to the wicked. Deliver us with true and faithful succors. Dear, may we be to thee among the princes. May we men, Meghavan, the friends thou lovest, near thee be joyful under thy protection. Fain to fulfill the wish of Athigava, humble the pride of Tursava and Yadava. Swiftly in truth, O Meghavan, about thee men skilled in hymning sing their songs and praises. Elect us also into their assembly, who by their calls on thee despoil the niggards. Thine are these lords, O manliest of heroes, lords which revert to us and give us riches. Favor these, Indra, when they fight with foemen, as friend and hero and the hero's helper. Now lauded for thine aid, heroic Indra, sped by our prayer, wax mighty in thy body, apportion to us strength and habitation. Ye gods, protect us evermore with blessings. Sukta 20, Rishi Vasista Maitra Varuni in Tristop meter hailed Indra, strong, godly natured, born for hero exploit, man's friend. He doth whatever deed he willeth, saving us even from great transgression. Indra, the youthful, visiteth man's home with favor. Waxing greatness, Indra slayeth Vrata. The hero with his aid hath helped the singer. He gave Sudha's wide room and space, and often hath granted wealth to him who brought oblations. Soldier unchecked, war-rousing, battling hero, unconquered from of old, victorious ever. Indra, the very strong, hath scattered armies. Aye, he hath slain each foe who fought against him. Thou with thy greatness hast filled full, O Indra, even both the worlds with might. O thou most mighty, Lord of bays, Indra, brandishing his thunder, is gratified with Soma at the banquet. A bull begat the bull for joy of battle, and a strong mother brought forth him the manly. He who is chief of men, their army's leader, is strong hero, bold and fain for booty. The people falter not, nor suffer sorrow, who win themselves this god's terrific spirit. He who with sacrifices worships Indra is lord of wealth, law-born and law's protector. Whenever the leader fain would help, the younger the greater cometh to the lesser present. Shall the immortal sit aloof inactive? O wondrous Indra, bring us wondrous riches. Thy dear folk, Indra, who present oblations, are in chief place. Thy friends, O thunder builder, may we be best content in this thy favor, sheltered by one who slays not, but preserves us. To thee the mighty hymn hath clamoured loudly, and Meghavan, the eloquent, hath besought thee. Desire of wealth hath come upon thy singer. Help us then, Gakra, to our share of riches. Place us by foot which thou hast given. O Indra, us and the wealthy patrons who command us, let thy great power bring good to him who lauds thee. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Shukta 21, Rishi Vasista Maitra Varuni in meter Tristip visualized Indra. Pressed is the juice divine with milk come mingled, thereto hath Indra ever been accustomed. We wake thee, Lord of bays, with sacrifices. Mark this our Lord in the wild joy of Soma. On to the right they move, the grass they scatter, these Soma drinkers eloquent in synod. Hither for men to grasp or brought the pressed stones, far thundering, famous strong that wait on heroes. Indra, thou settest free the many waters that were encompassed, hero by the dragon, down rolled as if on chariots borne the rivers, through fear of thee all things created tremble. Skilled in all manly deeds, the god terrific hath with his weapon mastered these opponents. Indra, in rapturous joy, shook down their castles. He slew them in his mind, the thunder wielder. No evil spirits have impelled us, Indra, nor friends. O mightiest God, with their devices, let our true God subdue the hostile rabble. Let not the lowest approach our holy worshipper. Thou in thy strength surpasseth earth and heaven. The regions comprehend not all thy greatness. With thine own power and might thou slewest Vrata. No foe hath found the end of thee in battle. Even the earlier deities submitted their powers to thy supreme divine dominion. Indra wins wealth and deals it out to others. Men in the strife for booty call on Indra. The humble hath invoked thee for protection. Thee, Lord of great felicity, O Indra, thou with 100 aids hast been our helper. One who brings gifts like thee hath his defender. May we, O Indra, be thy friends forever, eagerly, conqueror, yielding greater homage. May through thy grace the strength of us who battle quell in the shock the onset of the foeman. Place us by foot which thou hast given, O Indra, us and the wealthy patrons who command us. Let thy great power bring good to him who lauds thee. A gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Vasishtha Maitravarani in meter Virata, Sukta 22, hailed Indra. Drink Soma, Lord of bays, and let it cheer thee. Indra, the stone, like a well-guided courser, directed by the precious arms, hath pressed it. So let the draught of joy, thy dear companion, by which, O Lord of bays, thou slayest foemen. Delight thee, Indra, Lord of princely treasures. Mark closely, Meghavan, the words I utter. This eulogy recited by Vasishtha. Accept the prayers I offer at thy banquet. Hear thou the call of the Jews drinking pressed stone. Hear thou the Brahman's hymn who sings and lauds thee. Take to thine inmost self these adorations. I know and never forget the hymns and praises of thee, the conqueror and thy strength immortal. Thy name I ever utter, self-refulgent. Among mankind many are thy libations, and many a time the pious sage invokes thee. O Meghavan, be not long distant from us. All these libations are for thee, O hero. To thee I offer these my prayers that strengthen ever in every place. Must men invoke thee. Never do men attain, O wonder worker, thy greatness, mighty one, who must be lauded. Nor Indra, thine heroic power and bounty. Among all rishis, Indra, old and recent, who have engendered hymns as sacred singers, even with us be thine auspicious friendship. A gods preserve us evermore with blessings.